Welcome back to Hollywood Paradise. Today, we're celebrating the woman who somehow made doing absolutely nothing look like the funniest thing you've ever seen and built an entire career out of it. There's a very specific type of comedian that comes along once in a generation. Not the one doing impressions. Not the one with a perfectly timed punchline. The one who just looks at you, deadpan, unbothered, completely committed to a joke that shouldn't work, and somehow makes it the funniest thing in the room. That's Diane Morgan. And if you know. She didn't arrive in entertainment through the conventional door. No overnight viral moment. No reality TV springboard. No carefully managed PR campaign announcing her arrival. She just kept showing up in small roles in writing rooms and comedy circuits where the right people slowly started paying very close attention to what she was doing. Born in Bolton, Greater Manchester, Diane came from the kind of Northern English background where dry humor isn't a choice. It's practically a survival mechanism. That specific deadpan sensibility that she carries everywhere she goes, it wasn't manufactured in a comedy workshop. It was just always there, waiting for an audience big enough to appreciate it. Most people first properly noticed her as Philomena Cunk. Charlie Brooker created the character. Diane made her immortal. Philomena Cunk, the spectacularly, magnificently uninformed documentary presenter asking historians genuinely ridiculous questions with absolute sincerity, became one of British comedy's most beloved creations of the last decade. The joke only works if the performer commits completely. Diane committed so completely that academics and historians actually played along, genuinely unsure whether they were being filmed for something real. That is a very specific, very rare skill. Cunk on Britain. Cunk on Earth. Cunk on Shakespeare. Each one funnier than the last. Netflix eventually brought Philomena to global audiences, and suddenly the rest of the world discovered what British viewers had quietly known for years. Diane Morgan is genuinely, effortlessly, brilliantly funny in a way that most comedians spend entire careers trying to replicate. But here's what makes her interesting beyond the character. In interviews, at events, in the brief candid moments that surface online, she is remarkably, almost stubbornly herself. No performance of celebrity. No carefully constructed public persona. Just a woman from Bolton who finds most things slightly absurd and doesn't particularly care who knows it. That authenticity in an industry built almost entirely on image management feels almost radical. The photographs that fans keep sharing aren't glamorous in the traditional sense. They're just real. She looks comfortable. Grounded. Like someone who genuinely doesn't need your validation but is quietly pleased you're enjoying the work. It's the same energy she brings to everything. Comedy is harder than drama. Committing to a character this specifically, this consistently, without ever breaking, that takes extraordinary discipline disguised as effortlessness. Diane makes it look like nothing. Which is, of course, exactly the point. In a world full of personalities competing desperately for your attention, she built something better. A quiet, devoted audience that found her and never left. If the comedians who make you think while you're laughing are the ones you love longest, subscribe. We find them all here.